Hey everybody, and welcome into this North Node series of readings. I wanted to do these this week. I've been asked to do them for quite some time, and I think if you like these, I might make these a regular thing. Your North Node, if you don't know, it looks like a little set of headphones, and your North Node is the energy, the karmic energy you're here to embrace in this life. It's brand new. And conversely, your South Node is what you bring to this life. This is the very familiar. So you might find that going toward your North Node does feel unfamiliar. That's kind of the point. The South Node is your comfort zone. It's what you already know. So going toward your North Node can be a challenge sometimes. So this might be something that you might be like, oh, that feels really foreign to me, or that feels a little scary to me, or that feels like, wow, where have you been all my life? That's what North Node is here to bring you. So take a look at your chart, figure out what sign your North Node is in, and then take a look at your reading. It might be something brand new. It might be just a new way of looking at things that you hadn't considered. So without further ado, welcome to the series. All right, my darlings, Virgo North Node, what is going on for you? Virgo North Node is about being the sacred servant. Virgo North Node is about focusing on your routines, your day-to-day living, your 9-to-5 job, but it's also about your health and well-being. It's about what routines do you need to put in place that are going to help you in your life do what you want to do. Maybe it has to do with money. Maybe it has to do with health. Maybe it has to do with your relationships even. It's like, what are the things that don't feel healthy to you? It is about you approaching that. Your South Node then is in Pisces. Okay, if your North Node's in Virgo, your South Node is in Pisces, directly 180 degrees across. South Node in Pisces, last life you could have been a shaman, you could have been a mystic, a healer, a teacher, a guide, or something. That Pisces South Node really shows you what you were in a past life. When you go toward your North Node and you embrace your North Node and really activate it, your South Node gets activated too. So a lot of people, when they go away from Pisces or Cancer, the water signs are very psychic energy. When you're going toward an earth sign and away from a water sign, they feel like, oh, I just have to focus on my day job, really? No, it is about focusing on those routines of daily life, but your inner shaman gets activated by that. So why not, right? You don't have to walk away from your mysticism, but it's not it will be expanded upon when you do focus on your day-to-day, your 9-to-5 kind of thing. Fork in the road, choices coming. To be fair, this is Libra energy. Round and round. Okay, so this does have to do with being fair. There's some feeling in here, whatever situation you're in, that the choice you're making needs to be fair to everyone. And I feel like what happens is you keep going around and around because there's no such thing really as being equally fair to everyone. Fair, fair is fair. What does that even mean? That's kind of a term that we don't know. It doesn't have like a same meaning for everybody. So you might think something's fair and somebody else doesn't think it's fair. All right, so what's the situation, please, Virgo? Some of you may be in a lawsuit, or some of you may be getting divorced or something like that. Holy cow. There it is, justice. That's the situation. Yes, some of you could be ending a situation or getting married, because that's a contract too. Okay, that's a legal contract too. Page of Swords. New ideas, messages, communication. Communicate as much as you possibly can. Don't do. Four of Wands. All right, so some of you, if you're going through a divorce, you're going through some legalities, you may be tempted to just ram things through or cut off communications or something like that. No, don't do that. Really lean into over communicating. Do a lot of work around that. What you don't want to do is you don't want to run away with somebody else while this is still happening. You don't want to get so focused on the party also that you forget about the legal obligations or what happens when people get married, what happens to you become, it's almost like a business contract, right? Like you become inextricably bound to each other. So what you don't want to do is take it lightly. You don't want to remove the specter of how important it is to understand that it's a business contract. And I feel like some of you who are going through a divorce right now know that now. You're like, oh, I really wish I had thought about this. I really wish I had not just said, sure, take that. Who cares, right? We're in love. We're getting married. Who cares? I feel like some of you may regret some of the things you said a long time ago. What's that scene in When Harry Met Sally when Jess and Carrie Fisher are getting married and they're moving in together. I guess they're moving in together, and Billy Joel, listen to me. Oh my God, Harry. Yeah, don't call him Billy Joel, Billy Crystal. Don't say I said that. That's so funny. And Billy Crystal says, hey, put your names in your books right now. Everyone is in love. Everyone's happy. And that's all beautiful. But someday you're going to fight over these books and you need to put your name in your book right now, which is a totally cynical, awful way of looking at getting together. But some of you now are on the other side of that when you wish you would have put your name in your books back then. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what's going on for you. Thank you, Billy Crystal, not Billy Joel. Oh my God. All right, so there's Sag energy underneath. This is about compromise. You see, it's like a little of this, a little of that. That might be helpful. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Oh boy, let's see where this is going. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are very focused on the money right now. King of Wands, Lovers, Death, Scorpio, Gemini, Sag. And I do feel like you might be the one who was very focused on the beautiful nature of love, the change that was happening in your life, taking action boldly. I feel like the other person may be the one who was very, very focused on money. This seems to be a theme today. Very, very focused on, what do I value, and making sure that they lock that down. So you might have been in love with love, and and the person you're dealing with was not. Vice versa. Okay, I definitely will look at Sag, Gemini, and Scorpio. 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and I did see this. 7 of Pentacles, Star. Yeah, it's healing the relationship to money, but I think there's some kind of confusion as to what you value. What do you value? What's important to you? Okay, that's the thing to know going into this connection. If some of you are coming out of a connection, you still need to have this conversation about what you value and what you hope to take away from this. I think there's healing in that. The Star card here, also Aquarius. There's the Star card here of what is it that I value? What do I want moving out of this scenario or something like that? There's definitely some legal situation here. Can you clarify, please, the Queen of Pentacles? 3 of Swords. World. Knight of Wands. High Priestess. Okay. So if you feel like you're the one who was really all about love and was really all about moving into this, I do feel like the person you're dealing with, I feel like there could be a third party. There could be another person on the other side of this that's a secret. All right, we got the High Priestess here. That's a secret. There's the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Swords, the World. This person is at a distance, at a physical distance. There's definitely some other energy that's interfering in this connection. I mean, I feel like it's your job to understand and bring together the mystical nature of love and the 3D nature of coupling. So how you exist on a day-to-day basis, that's the pentacles here. But over and above that, right, the connection that people have, their soul contracts, can you try and balance these two things? Do you feel like the communication has not been what it needs to be? What's the issue? I feel like what you don't know is that there is an additional person, additional energy. There's a lot that this person hasn't told you. If there is no third person, I feel like this person is also somebody who's kind of left a trail of bodies. You know what I mean? Like they've been through a lot of engagements or marriages or something like that. And it's like they're in love with love. They love to be in love with love. But once it starts, becoming a day-to-day grind, okay? Once it starts, this is we're talking about Virgo North Node. So it's day to day. Some of you might be the one who's just super duper in love with love, and when it becomes like the day-to-day activity of creating relationship or being in relationship, it's like it's boring me to tears. All right. So that person who you're dealing with may not be able to do a very good, or you might be the one who has problem with the nuts and bolts of life, the rigor of a daily relationship and what it means to live with someone, what it means to pick up after them, what happens when they're sick, what happens when you're sick, right? There's just this, I don't know, fall from grace. It's like, at the wedding, everybody's beautiful and all the flowers and everything looks good. And then life is messy. So somebody here can't take the fact that life is messy. And some of you are regretting what you did in the beginning of this relationship now. Some of you are at the beginning of a relationship and maybe you don't want to regret it. So you're looking at things a lot more through the lens of, I don't want to regret what happens here. So I'm really going to pay attention to how this person behaves. Okay. I see Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Sag. Right? Any more? Oh yeah, Pisces over here. Okay. So I'm going to do all those zodiac signs. If you're connected with somebody who is of those zodiac signs, you might want to check it out. All right. So the link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. Virgo North Node.